Assalamu alaikum, 6 p.m. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Farzana Khan. First, the headlines. A warm welcome awaits Saudi Crown Prince when he will arrive in Islamabad on a 2-day official visit to Pakistan tomorrow. Foreign Minister stressed the importance of a broad-based relationship between Pakistan and the United States for promoting shared interests. Pakistan has strongly condemned the continuing attacks on Kashmiris in the aftermath of the Pulwama attack in occupied Kashmir. In Afghanistan, 7 militants were killed during a clash in Faryab province today. The US Vice President has asked the European countries to withdraw from a nuclear deal between Iran and major powers. The first match of Pakistan Super League is in progress in Dubai, while second will start at 9 p.m. at the same venue. And now the news in detail. Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, will arrive in Islamabad tomorrow on a 2-day official visit to Pakistan on invitation of Prime Minister Imran Khan. He will be accompanied by a high-power delegation, including members of Saudi royal family, key ministers, and leading businessmen. This will be the first official visit of the dignitary to Pakistan since his elevation to the position of Crown Prince in April 2017. During his visit, Mohammed bin Salman will meet President Dr. Arif Alvi, Prime Minister Imran Khan, and Chief of Army Staff General Qamar Javed Bajwa. Pakistan and Saudi Arabia will sign a number of agreements and MOUs in diverse sectors. The two countries will also discuss ways and means to develop a robust follow-up mechanism to ensure effective implementation and quick progress on tangible areas of cooperation. The Saudi ministers accompanying the Crown Prince will meet their counterparts to discuss bilateral cooperation in their respective fields. Minister for Information and Broadcasting Chaudhry Fawad Hussain has said that Pakistan desires to turn historic relations with Saudi Arabia into a strong strategic partnership. In an interview with Saudi television, he said Prime Minister Imran Khan's recent visits to Saudi Arabia have helped further expand relations between the two countries. He said Pak-Saudi relations are deep-rooted in common faith and economic cooperation, and Shah Faisal Mosque in Islamabad is a symbol of the strong bonds between the two countries. Fawad Chaudhry said, "We have given special relaxation in visa to the Saudi nationals." He pointed out that there are many picturesque places in Pakistan, including glaciers, and expressed the desire that people from the Gulf countries will visit Pakistan for sightseeing. Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammed Faisal has said that Pakistan and Saudi Arabia will sign an executive program for media cooperation during the visit of Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince. In a tweet today, he said the program will enhance and strengthen bilateral cooperation in the field of information and media. The spokesperson said during the visit of Saudi Crown Prince, motion on MOU on establishment of an integrated complex petrochemical refinery to be signed. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has stressed the importance of a broad-based and structured relationship between Pakistan and the United States for promoting shared interests. He expressed these views while talking to a bipartisan group of U.S. lawmakers led by Republican Senator Lindsey Graham on the sidelines of the Munich Security Conference in Germany. Foreign Minister said Pakistan looks forward to enhancing cooperation with the United States in trade, energy, and business sectors. He said the incumbent government is pursuing an ambitious domestic agenda of reforms and people-centric development, which is contingent on peace and stability to Pakistan's neighborhood. About Afghanistan, Shah Mahmood Qureshi said Pakistan wants to see return of peace to Afghanistan and added that there is no military solution to the Afghan conflict. The foreign minister welcomed recent progress in the Afghan peace process, but stressed that a final settlement would remain elusive without the ownership of all Afghan parties as well as the broader region. Minister for Railways Sheikh Rashid Ahmed has said the government is planning to bring 20 more passenger trains on a track in different routes of the country, which would provide better travelling facility to people. Addressing a ceremony at Hyderabad Chambers of Commerce and Industry today, he said the tenders have been floated and whenever sufficient coaches would be available, the rail car would start running between Hyderabad and Karachi. Pakistan's new High Commissioner to Canada, Raza Bashir Tarar, presented his credentials to Governor-General of Canada, Julie Piet, in Ottawa. On the occasion, the High Commissioner expressed his determination to work hard towards fostering strong bilateral ties between Pakistan and Canada. He also highlighted the need to enhance people-to-people contact and trade and investment links between the two countries. This is Radio Pakistan giving you the news. Pakistan has strongly condemned the continuous attacks on Kashmiris in the aftermath of the Pulwama attack in occupied Kashmir. Foreign Office spokesperson Dr. Mohammad Faisal in a tweet said Kashmiri students are also being systematically targeted in India as the authorities stay complicit and inactive. Dr. Mohammad Faisal urged India not to use the Pulwama attack as a carte blanche to intensify its atrocities against innocent Kashmiris in the held Kashmir. In occupied Kashmir, Indian police and troops have arrested 13 youth during raids in Pulwama and Islamabad districts. The troops and police personnel raided Medora, Laralai, Kagapura, and other areas and picked up 13 youth in connection with Thursday's explosion in Lethpura in Pulwama that left 49 Indian soldiers dead. India's first locally built semi-high-speed train broke down today on its way back to New Delhi from Varanasi in northern Uttar Pradesh, a day after its inauguration by Prime Minister. The Vande Bharat Express can run up to a maximum speed of 160 km an hour. In Afghanistan, 7 militants were killed and 4 others injured in clashes that erupted in Garizwan district of northern Faryab province today. According to the northern region army spokesman, the clash erupted after the militants attacked some security checkpoints and security forces retaliated, forcing the militants to flee after leaving dead bodies behind. The spokesman said there were no casualties of security personnel. The United States military is expected to withdraw over 1,000 troops from Afghanistan. U.S. Army General and head of the U.S. military's Central Command, Joseph Votel, said in an interview during a trip to Oman, the decision to reduce some of about 14,000 American troops deployed in Afghanistan was not linked to peace efforts. U.S. Vice President Mike Pence has stressed European countries to withdraw from a nuclear deal between Iran and major powers. Addressing the Munich Security Conference, he said the time has come for our European partners to stand with us and with the Iranian people. Mike Pence also urged to be wary of using telecom equipment supplied by China. He said we must protect our critical telecom infrastructure, and the United States is calling on all our security partners to be vigilant. The United Nations Secretary General Antonio Guterres says peaceful solution to the Israel-Palestinian conflict can only be achieved through two states living side by side in peace and security. Addressing the Committee on the Exercise of the Inalienable Rights of the Palestinian People, the UN chief said, based on relevant UN resolutions, long-held principles, previous agreements, and international law, Jerusalem should be the capital of both the states. Guterres deplored the humanitarian situation in Gaza. In Egypt, 15 military personnel and 7 militants were killed in a clash in North Sinai today. Military spokesman said in a statement in Cairo that combing operations and the pursuit and elimination of the terrorist elements in the area where the incident took place is underway. And now, cricket. In the fourth edition of Pakistan Super League against Multan Sultan at Dubai, Islamabad United were 106 for 7 in 18 overs a short while ago. Earlier, Multan Sultan won the toss and elected to field first. The second match will be played between Karachi Kings and Lahore Qalandars at 9 tonight. And finally, the weather report. Mainly cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain with snowfall over the hills is expected at isolated places in Quetta, Kalat, Makran, Malakand, Hazara, Rawalpindi, and Gujranwala divisions, Islamabad, Kashmir, and Gilgit-Baltistan. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analyses, log on to our website, radio.gov.pk, and also watch live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.